Yo, people, you telling me back again for another one? Red Talk settings. Cass, what's good, my bro?
Not much, man. Not much. Just same old news, I suppose. But it looks like it might be heating up. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know. We got louder noise about Lewis Hall, bro. So
that's all I care. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Rants. Yeah, that's all I want.
Yeah,
that's all I want. In other news, a football knocked out my tooth, blood.
How?
The ball just, bro, it's just rock hard ball, smash your face. I'm a defender, innit?
Yeah.
By nature, so gotta get that done. Yeah, man. But it's much as you want to punch someone up, it's not his fault, innit? What happens when you put your pride first into? Don't do John Terry's, man. Them.
Yeah, what, into defending? You're a madman, bro. Like, brother, I'm putting my arm up 10 times out of 10, bro. It ain't the Premier League, cuz.
Nah, man. It's just gotta just. It is. I'm getting it fixed anyways. But
nah, I hear that. But nah,
bro. You know what it is? It's like it happened so fast. How about this? I didn't even notice until later.
Mad, raw.
Yeah, like it was quick, just like that. And I was like, hold on, I can feel wind as I'm breathing coming through another gap. And then I went like that, and I'm like, it's not even bleeding, bro.
So so that means that it got knocked out clean then. If there's no blood, yeah,
it was just clean, and then it is what it is, man. I was freaking out though. I was thinking, oh my god, but that's a set man back. So it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's annoying.
But I don't let no one get past me during football. It's impossible.
No, fair enough, bro. But
I'm
no,
going back,
listen.
going back next Sunday too.
What's that?
I'm back next Sunday as well. So when I play against the same brother, trust me when I tell you now, that ankle is getting collapsed by force.
You're a madman. You're a madman. It was an accident.
Petty. No, but I'm petty. I'm petty. I can't lie. I have degraded in what I would call, I don't think I'm an ugly guy whatsoever. But you know, your hair, your like maybe how clean your skin looks as well, or your teeth. Yeah. I swear down that can make your whole outlook look different.
Man's out here doing the what them man call it, the YGs call it the looks maxing and that.
Man said looks maxing is crazy.
Bro, that's what them kids are calling that shit, bro.
Nah.
I don't even know, cuz man's going through the checklist and that.
I hear it. Not me though. Not for me.
You're
Anyway.
mad, man. Alright, big up the chat. Make sure you man run up the lights, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, fresh off the back of a very good preseason performance against Atletico. I'm assuming you watched the game.
Of course, yeah, of course.
What were you making of United so far?
How do I put this nicely, innit? Yeah. Just don't sell me a dream, Money Maze, innit? Just don't sell me a dream that. Don't introduce me to a vibe that can't be maintained. Let's just put it like that. So, bro, the football's been outrageous, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The more Santos plays like that, the more I don't care about a midfielder as much. I still want it, of course, but he makes me think, bro. At the moment, I'm calm.
Santos is a bad boy. I've been telling people, bro. I've been telling people, as soon as we signed him, I was laughing. Like, he's ready to play Premier League week in, week out now. This is what people don't understand, bro. Like, Chelsea have done, yeah, and we need to thank Chelsea, because you know what's funny? Chelsea have taken, yeah, all the risks on Andre Santos, bro. They bought him. They sent him out on loan twice. Then they brought him back into the team. He got European experience with them. He's got Premier League experience with them. And then we just took him, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Them man have done everything that we would have had to do if we bought him, bro. So they've taken all of the risks on him, brother. He went on loan to Forest. He went on loan. No, he was at Strasbourg. Then he was on loan at Forest. Or was it the other way around? I think he was on loan at Forest. Then he went to Strasbourg after Forest.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was Forest first, then Strasbourg. Yeah, it was Forest first, then Strasbourg. So, and then he's gone back to Chelsea. So he's done his apprenticeship at Chelsea, and now he's ready to play. We've got him for peanuts, bro.
Don't mind.
48 million pounds, bro. Like, and man were crying over not spending 85 million on Fernandes. Fernandes ain't gonna boss the midfield like that, the way Santos has been bossing the midfield for us. And fair enough, it wasn't at Atleti's first team, yeah, but it doesn't matter, bro. Do you know what I mean? This guy's football IQ is off the charts, bro. It's off the charts. He's different level player. Do you know what I mean? He might not have the ball carrying skills of a Fernandes, but his football IQ, yeah, and his usage of the football is super high level.
Second to none at the moment, isn't it?
And we ain't even seen Tielemans yet. Like, bro, brother.
It looks good.
We haven't seen Tielemans yet, bro. And Tielemans is slightly the marquee, yeah, but he's not a marquee because he costs 35. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's a marquee signing, bro. He's prem proven. He's a big name. He's the captain of the Belgium national team, bro. And we just got him for 35 million, like on a cheap thing.
It looks good, innit? That's
very good.
That's all that is at the moment. So just need more to kind of like come in at the moment. That's it. I think there's nothing more to it. I think once that happens, then yeah, we're good.
I agree.
We're good, man. I'm not gonna lie. See, I'm not one of those. Sorry, I'm just doing something in the background as well. I'm not one of those that think we need about 4 players.
Yeah, me neither.
I look at our squad, and I'm happy to bring in 2 players. I think Marcus Rashford's a brand new player.
If we're keeping Rashford, it's a brand new player. We don't need an attacker.
We don't. There's no point going for that. I think he'll play in that Mbumo role more time than off the left because of work rate. I think he'll be suited to what Carrick might want at times up front, meaning you might see him a little bit more on the left.
But what are you saying? You think because Carrick wants the fluid front three and Rashford's lazy, you might put him down the middle? Is that what you're saying?
I think because of the Mbumo factor, from what I've seen of Mbumo, I can see that exactly being the same thing with Rashford. Because then now all of a sudden, where fans think, is he going to track back like Mbumo and these lot?
He's not.
Some games not, right? So I reckon he just play a bit part. I think you might find him on the left sometimes, but I think he'll be playing down the middle. I don't fall for the bait. I maintained about Rashford. He should never have gone anyways. I think the fan base is a cancer at times, more than just players. Like, you can't just look at it in one lens and not think all the other different cases around it. Like, has Rashford done bad? Yeah, but a 26-year-old man compared to a now 28 guy or 29-year-old man is very different in life. There's different priorities. Again, it's not like he's left us for another club. He's actually gone on loan and done good.
Yeah, but he was twerking for that Barcelona move. And yeah, we can say, you know what, he fell out with Ruben Amorim and all these other things, and that he weren't getting on with managers. But do you know what I'm saying? The whole missing training stuff and all that shit that's inexcusable.
That's bro. But there was narratives being made up that will make, like, Casemiro also wasn't there.
Nah, bro. What? When man was out drinking and mistraining, bro.
I think that's fair to say, isn't it? Yeah, of course he was doing shenanigans, but in the same light, there's man them now here that are missing training because they're always injured. Same shit. I don't think he's someone that's going to.
It's not the same though. It's not the same though.
Carrick is there. I believe Carrick can get a tune out of him, innit? And I'm not gonna lie, if Barcelona came over for me as well, and I was there for that season, I want to stay there too.
Barca didn't come in for the guy. He was spreading his cheeks for Barca, bro. Man was doing interviews and basically begging them. Do you know what I mean, to take him? So you know what it is with him, yeah. I just think that there's more pros than cons in it for keeping Marcus Rashford. If these men decide, yeah, that they're gonna keep him because nobody wants him, yeah, and they don't have a choice, then we're just gonna have to hold that. Do you know what I mean? That's on Ineos. That's on the Glazers for giving him that big ass contract in the first place. Because that's why we can't move him on, because of the amount of money he's on. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we could potentially loan him out, but he could also say that he don't want to go on loan. So
true, that might be it. But for me right now, I just look out again. What you look at out there is the crap that's out there right now is diabolical. It is diabolical. Don't you agree? It's crap.
What, the left wing market?
Winger market, striker market is diabolical.
I agree. The market's not great. However, yeah, I don't think it's hard to upgrade on Rashford, yeah, just because he don't give you hardly nearly enough off the ball, bro. And the way that Carrick plays, yeah, organization is very, very important. And he's a very low IQ footballer, bro. I don't trust low IQ footballers when it comes to team structure, bro. Like he will definitely leave gaps, and he will cost us games, blood, if man are playing him consistently. So assuming he's going to be a squad option,
he's a squad option, man. He ain't starting. There's no way there's no way he's starting. I don't see it unless somebody else sees it. I don't personally see it. I think he's just there for squad option. That's it.
I don't know, bro. I can't lie. I don't even. Bro,
I don't mind.
This is going to be Mason Mount's 4th season, and I don't even like the fact that he's still here. Yeah,
4 is it 3? I think it's 3.
No, this ain't his 3rd season. This must be the 4th one.
He came in 23-24 season, and he's about to go 26-27. 3rd season.
Is this his 3rd season?
Yeah, 3rd. Yeah.
Okay, this is his 3rd season. Yeah, and I don't even like. Yeah. That man's still here, yeah, given the fact that he's barely given us anything. But the one thing you're going to get from him is you're going to get effort, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't even guarantee that from Marcus Rashford, bro.
Oh, yeah,
this is his 4th season.
Yeah. I'm thinking of 4th year. He's been there for 4 years. That's in my mind. This is his 4th season coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So he's been there 23, 24, 20. Oh, my God.
That's diabolical, bro. How do you get 4 seasons at Man United and contribute nothing, bro? This is why I'm not trying to hear no Mason Mount prop here in season 4, blood. I'm not trying to hear it, bro, because Brother,
play well, get shifted. That's the way I
in
look at it.
3 seasons, man ain't given us anything to write home about, yeah, and people are still giving him, yeah, his just dues, blood. Like, I've seen these guys turn against footballers for far less than what we've put up with Mason Mount, bro.
Yeah, he needs to go, but he needs to also stay fit so we can actually shift him. I think his fate was sealed from the moment Ineos decided they want to cut people on big wages anyways.
Agreed.
So that's why I don't really give a shit about what kind of season he has, no matter what. Like, for me, even if he played well, still get gone. We already know he's going to pick up an injury. I hope not, but I know he is. Same thing with Rashford. I don't think there's better wingers, strikers out there anyways. I don't think he's going to actually play a lot of games compared to what we got available. That's why I'm not so bothered, and I don't really rave on about it as much as probably the next person. And then it's like we can utilize him probably mainly in cup competitions, and that's a strong cup competition player to have. So again, if I go around like even the second team that we could potentially have, things that can come off the bench and yada, I'm not.
And we got some great depth.
Yeah, we got some, even with Mount maybe being fifth, he goes down as 5th choice midfielder in the end. No matter how good he's been pre-season, he will eventually go to the 5th choice. You don't bring in Tielemans for him to be 5th choice or 4th. Kobe's the guy you're building around. You know, you just brought in Andre Santos. He'll be a 2nd, 3rd player, I reckon, overall. And then obviously when you bring in another one, whoever that may be, you're taking your time. So I'm going to imagine that's the one that's probably going to come in and start. So
yeah,
that's why I'm not as, what's the word, animated online as the next person. But I can understand the frustrations, innit? But for me,
I can't understand them at all, bro. The reason why I can't understand is logically, yeah. Michael Carrick last season, or should I say, in his whole tenure as Man United manager in the 2 spells, has only lost 2 football matches, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, yes, he's only lost 2. In the interim, he didn't lose any, bro. He won 3 and drew 1.
What are you saying? He's unbeaten in the Champions League? Brother,
listen to what I'm saying, yeah? And then on top of that, we've gone into pre-season and we've picked up where we've left off performance-wise. If anything, the performances are better, but I'll say picked up, yeah, where we left off in the sense that we look good, innit? And we look good without a lot of the players that people think make us play well. Do you know what I'm saying? People say, oh, Leacher makes us play better. Bruno makes us play better. Tielemans will make us play better. Kobe makes us play better. All these players ain't available and we're still jugging. Cunha makes us play better, not there. Do you know what I'm saying? No Benji as well. Amad's just returned, bro. So we're playing this football without the guys that the general consensus was we needed all of these guys to play football, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're still playing football without these guys. So that being said, Carrick has picked up where he's left off. People ain't giving Carrick the credit for it. They're not going to. Do you know what I mean? Because his name's not Iriola, bro. By the way, Liverpool getting banged all over the gaff. Them man ain't finished it, bro. Them man lucky if they get Europa this year, bro. You know what I'm saying?
See the memes, yeah. See the brother that talks about shit in the kettle and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
I've got 3 clips of him, generational. There's one that's like where it sounds like it's praise, and then you got the other 2 where it's just like just covering in shit. Bare shit. That brother, irreolable, yeah. Liverpool fans, right? Hear me out on this. Don't take pre-season serious is the narrative, yeah? Cool. That's fine. I think there can be rights and wrongs to it. Same Liverpool fans, months, yeah, will gas up Trey and Yoni. I think Yoni played really well. I'm a big fan of that kid, yeah. He's gonna have a good career. But you're bigging up Trey and Yoni. Fine, that's number 1. You want Curtis Jones sold, but he's been a long servant, yeah. And then when you score a goal, you will claim irreolable, yeah. Watch along. So it's not just once, it's multiple. But then, yeah, they'll tell you it's just pre-season. So if it's just pre-season, then why are you gassing everything up? Because it's just pre-season. It's not serious, right? You can't, like, even if the youngsters play well, who cares? It's just pre-season. It's not serious. So why are we getting gassed? So whenever teams lose, Chelsea fans, you included, when you look like you were smelling under Xabi Alonso with 10 men against 10 men, the Zerbi's team, it's just pre-season. So I don't like, make up your minds. It's shit in a kettle, literally.
You know what it is with pre-season? Pre-season is about performances. It's not about the scoreline. Like for me,
thank you. I said that as well.
We battered Rosenborg, but I didn't care about the score. What was it? 4-5-0? I don't care about the score, bro. The score is immaterial, bro. The football that we played and the kind of goals we scored made me optimistic. You know what I mean? The Wrexham game, looked very much like a training game where United, we just looked like the sharpness wasn't there. But the difference in the sharpness in the week from that game to the other game was brilliant. And also the players only played 45 minutes each. So, man, that's a throwaway. Do you know what I mean? And the last game, football was different. There was some sensational stuff that I saw.
Yeah, it's called. It's basically just selective, isn't it? At this point, so I mentioned that to Mons. I said it's not about the result. Even against Wrexham, it's like he told me, "What about Wrexham? Then what about Wrexham?" I'm like, "It was the first game. You can probably
we were looking for certain things in the performance, and we got."
I said performance-wise, we weren't getting battered. They just scored the goal. They capitalized. They're halfway through. It's first game though. I will always give teams, and anyone that watches NAF, I always say this first game. It's
a throwaway, man.
It's a throwaway. It don't matter. I'm not being selective because it's Wrexham either, because we lost. I'm just saying it's just fitness. Get to grips with things. Fine. Same thing with Liverpool in their first game when that young kid was getting absolutely torn. The centre back and Duca, I think his name is. Doesn't matter, man. Who cares, right? And then after that, you try to start building something. Try to start seeing something. And that's all I said. As long as the performance is right, cool. First half, Liverpool are brilliant. But I think Liverpool fans, even though I think they might agree, because a couple of them have agreed with me, is that Iriola Ball is going to take a good month or two to get going because he plays.
And by then, they're going to get banged in the face multiple times, bro. Man, it's going to be peak.
He plays zonal football. In possession, out of possession, same thing. It's always zonal. And when you got to play zonal and get to grips with that, it takes a while. I think Semenyo said it best. He didn't even rate him at first. But I'm just saying, as much as you lot going forward, when Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Cavalry came on, it looked dark. Our youngsters came on. Yeah, they come on at the 70th minute.
To be fair, it's not the fact that Liverpool lost. It's just that it's the fact that they were 2-0 up and they got rolled over. That's what was mad, isn't it? It's one thing, losing a game, but brother, you got crushed, bro. 4-0 reply.
They didn't create a lot, but I did enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. First half, I'll give them their dues. The bait, like the pressing was passive, but they were kind of doing it in the version where they were building up to it, and it was kind of more. It was more traps into it. Leeds couldn't handle it. Like Ampadu and them, man, finished. Anton Sack finished, just couldn't handle it, right? But Gravenberch and them, man, were playing the second half. Curtis Jones and Simicast and these, man. So I know they didn't Virgil van Dijk and that. So whatever, they're two young kids. One's a fullback, centre back, but it's not the point. For me, it's not the point. It's just what can we see over a course of 90 minutes? Are you happy or are you not happy with it? Because if you're saying first half, that means, well, you've got about 4 or 5 players to go and get. So that kind of just tells me you might be in for a shocker of a season, like when it comes to competition and the rest of it.
There's not even that long left, bro, to think that they need 4 or 5 players.
That's what I said. But yeah, look, can't take preseason serious though, Rants, but gas up certain selectiveness.
Yeah, 100%. You know, one thing, before we move on from them, one thing I find scary from them is they spent all their money on a manager that's no longer here. You know them ones. They gave Arne Slot 400 million and then sacked him. They're not going to give the new manager 400 million. So what Iriola's coming in and he's inheriting a squad that's depleted. Is Van Dijk's a year older. Salah's gone. Who else is Konate's gone. He's inheriting a weaker squad and he's gonna have less money to spend, bro. I can't lie, he got the short end of the stick, bro. Like 100%, bro. And he could end up in big trouble, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? He could end up in big trouble. And they've got Europe as well, blood. So they got loads of games and their squad is paper thin.
Yeah, McAllister decided to do it up in Mazarawi, innit? So he can't even head the ball for a few months.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So there we go. He's out. No one's going to buy him. Can't even play him. Can't head the ball. If he gets smacked in his forehead, them grafts are coming out. I'm telling you now, if an elbow goes into the side of his temple, his grafts are falling out.
This is crazy. Man said they don't plan to sign Cody Gakpo. Apparently Spurs wanted him as well. So, oh yeah, Robbo's gone as well. He's gone Spurs. So yeah, they're severely weakened and they need players. They need multiple players. You see the thing with Manchester United, yeah? You know what's so funny, yeah? And what I can't stand about some of these fans. Them man, at the end of the season, these men were going on like we needed 7-8 players, Cass, bro. And that shit infuriates me, bro, because it's like these men are programmed to overhype players from other teams and seriously undervalue the players that we have. And I've always said it here. When we got third, I wasn't surprised, bro, because I looked at Man United's squad and I said, Man United should be getting Champions League football with this squad.
We got told it's overrated.
Yeah, they told us our squad was rubbish, bro. Like, apparently football left Casemiro, even though he was one of the best midfielders in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? Kobe Mainoo finally got used properly and he was just balling out crazy. All of our new signings, the front three, put up enough goals to contribute. Like, bro, it's one of them things where people are so easy to look at other people's teams and they overestimate how good the business they're doing. They overestimate how well they play. Do you know what I'm saying? People can love to talk rubbish till the cows come home, innit? But the bottom line is, yeah, we've done some very good business in the last 2 seasons. We've done some good business so far right now. And the honest truth is, yeah, if them man are saying that Rashford's staying, even though I don't want him to stay, I can be objective enough and say that Rashford is better than Noni. Rashford is better than fucking...
How about this? Rashford's better than
Rashford's better than Martinelli.
Rashford is just as good, if not better than Barcola. Safe. Tell me I'm lying. Who had a better season?
Yeah, bro, listen, I'm not going to argue that because I don't rate Barcola at all. So here's the thing with Rashford. Here's the thing with Rashford, and I had this conversation with Texino. Rashford's got 2 problems for me. One problem is his football IQ, yeah, is very low. And the second one is I don't believe, yeah, that he wants it anymore. I think, yeah, the lifestyle of being a footballer is more important to him than actually playing well, blood. I don't think he cares like that no more, bro. Like, he don't play like he cares. Like, even when you watch the England World Cup stint, bro, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, man just looked like he was just happy to be picked, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was that, bro. To me, there's no hunger there. There's nothing there. However, he's got more ability, yeah. And when I say ability to produce a moment in a game than a lot of these other wingers that are available and that are playing in the Premier League. So if for argument's sake, yeah, he's our 6th attacker. He's number 6.
I'm happy to wait.
In no order,
on that part, I'm happy
it's like
to wait.
Whatever in it. Like, we still have one of the most potent attacks in the league.
He was shit versus France. No, he wasn't. This is what I mean. People just say stuff because you're hearing.
I don't think Rashford was good against France, bro. Like, Rashford in the first game, I think he scored in the first game in transition against Croatia. Then other than that, like, he wasn't good, bro. And that's why Gordon got brought back into the team. And then Gordon bagged against Argentina.
I was baffled why he came off at halftime against France. He was ripping it up. Actually, that whole front three were doing a madness. But it's not the point. It was a throwaway game, if you want to call it like that. No one cares about third. But just to say he was shit, I think that's just disingenuous, just because of people's agendas, which is fine because we all got agendas. I'm the same way when it comes to Lissandro. Lissandro can have a good game. I couldn't care less. I'm not rating it. I don't care. Don't like him. Simple as that. But
I hear that. I don't rate the Lissandro thing. However,
don't care.
I can't have that energy for Lissandro and not have that energy for Rashford, and
I have
not have that energy for the likes of Mount as well. Just because, yeah, we've been here so many times with both of them where man are flattered to deceive, and you think that they've turned the corner, and then they're serving you the same shit, bro.
I personally like to give players benefit of the doubts in it, for me in it. But look, if Mason Mount can stay fit, I'll support it. But I'm doing that because I'm supporting the club, not him, right? So if he scores, it is what it is. But I don't, like I said, I don't expect him to be a major part in our main objective.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. So, I don't expect to see him or Rashford.
That's why it's not worth a lot. But I'll give him the credit because I can't lie. That performance against Atletico was absolutely unreal. Can you do it against PSG now? We'll see. Tielemans is there now and a couple other players. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes up a little bit. I think another player that we ain't exactly kind of spoke about realistically is the importance of maybe someone like Cher Lacey. Actual high IQ ballers.
He's cold. He's cold.
Very young.
Again, Michael Carrick using him in a central position instead of using him out wide, yeah, is a masterstroke as well, because it shows you that Michael Carrick wants intelligent players in between the lines as well, bro. Because even the way he won the penalty and the little pockets he drifts into, it shows, yeah, like the most impressive thing for me with Michael Carrick outside of the organization is his player profiling and how he's using players, bro. Like, it's very, very clear that he wants footballers, bro. It's very clear. Everyone in his team, he wants them to be good on the ball, blood. Everyone. And I like that.
Except Dorgu.
Bro, Dorgu's calm on the ball, bro.
He needs to go left back, man.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
For me, he juggles with his feet too much, way too much. I think there's more. I like him when he's running in behind, when he's got space to run into when we did set up. But it goes to show again, right? You can give players praise, but you can also be critical as well. Getting your feet juggled up when you should have just been squaring it straight to Mbeumo first time, twice, is the frustrating part of Dorgu's game. I think for me, if Dorgu had the responsibility of what Harry Amas has been doing, Yoro's been doing at fullback, I think we get a very calm Dorgu. One, work rate, can't knock his work rate. Two, blistering fast. Three, that's overlap central, underlap central from him. I think that would be his best position because you're kind of out of the firing line a little bit anyways. But doing them overlaps, and you can clearly see as games go on anyways, that Carrick is making his pullbacks push further up and up. And you see Luke Shaw's position, where he had two volleys, one volley and another one where he shot.
Yeah,
imagine that's Dorgu. Dorgu's a better shooter than Shaw. I want Dorgu in them positions. So that as a fullback, if you're doing overlaps and overloads, I think that could be the position for him because you leave it out wide to somebody that can come inside and Cunha, for example, or whoever it may be. Could be dangerous, man.
Yeah, but that's why he's looking at Lewis Hall because Lewis Hall is a midfielder. I don't agree that Dorgu is a fullback in this system because if you're looking for the fullbacks to be able to go down the outside and also to be able to invert, and help with the build up, it would explain why man are looking at the likes of Lewis Hall and Miles Lewis-Skelly, who are midfielders, bro, by trade, that are playing at fullback. I believe that utilizing Dorgu's pace, in the transition and also in behind and in the half spaces is better than expecting him to put his foot on the ball and help us in build up.
I think Dorgu's only real role is creating balance. Like when Mbeumo plays on the right because he's holding the width. But when you've got Ahmad, there's no point for me, in my opinion, there's no point having a Dorgu out wide. It doesn't
but Ahmad cuts in as well, bruv.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what he provides a bit of a balance, but Ahmad can do everything. If you want Ahmad to stay out wide and which he has done under Carrick, stay put, go down the line instead rather than inside, that's where I think you can find a balance of Cunha more time. Because it will be, and I think it will be. I think it will end up being Cunha and Boom up front more time if it isn't Sesko and Ahmad out on the right anyways. So don't be surprised if you see Dorgu as more of a utility player that plays off the right.
Yeah, but he's meant to be a utility player. This is what I don't like about the discourse with Patrick Dorgu. People are talking like we think that Dorgu's. People are talking like we think Dorgu's going to be starting week in, week out. He never was going to. When everyone's available, Dorgu is a squad player. So being an option as a winger, a guy that can play on both wings, off the bench, he's a good utility player to have. He was always a utility option. I don't like when people are talking about this guy like he's going to be starting 30 of the 38 games. He's not. He's going to be a player that can do a job.
I don't think so either, but
he's going to be a player that can do the job, can do a job against the better teams when we need to go away from home and we need somebody that's going to be reliable defensively, someone that can hold the width, do you get me? And someone that can help stretch teams if we do need to counter press and catch them on the break, bruv. Dorgu is not going to be the main guy. When we're at Old Trafford and teams are sitting back against us, we're not starting Dorgu on the left wing. It'll be Cunha.
But that's why I say it might. Don't be surprised if you see Dorgu at left back sometimes. But we haven't seen it yet. So there's no indication.
But why are we buying a left back if Dorgu's going to be at left back and we got Luke Shaw? Dorgu's not playing left back.
Because I think Luke Shaw is going to end up as another choice of centre back.
He can play centre back, but Dorgu is not going. We haven't seen Carrick use him there because Carrick wants him as a defender.
I just mentioned that. There's no indication for it. I'm just going off what I would do, innit? Or how I see him. Utility off of wings, but I would like to see him as an overlapping left back. Do you know what I mean? Because he's got a good whip. He's got the pace. I don't think he's as crap as defensively what people tried to make out last season.
He's not crap defensively, but he's not. He's not defensive minded, innit? Like he's a very good reactive defender.
Yeah,
he's a good reactive defender.
That's true. Like, bro, we're big. Look how we're having a debate about our second squad teams. It's not. Do you know what I mean? It's just. It's there, isn't it?
yeah, but bro, but the point is, yeah, it's like when you look at players, yeah, and you understand what they are, that's the only way to fairly judge them, bro. Like, you can't be judging man's utility player. He's supposed to be, yeah, he's the guy that comes on like a Fletch or a Ji-Sung Park away from home to shore things up. Do you know what I'm saying? And do a bit more running for other people and help us hold the shape. He's more of a tactical change. He's not the main guy. So man never looked at Fletch and compared him to what we could get out of Beckham or whatever, because we understood that Fletch was a role player. Dorgu's a role player. So we don't need to talk about role players like they're starters, bro. When everyone's fit, yeah, and we're at Old Trafford and teams are sitting back, Dorgu is not starting. Dorgu will be a good option for when we're playing against the better teams that are going to bring the game to us and we can exploit them tactically. That's when I see Dorgu playing, like away at the Emirates and stuff like that, like what he did. So I'm not looking at what Dorgu doesn't give us, bro. I think the problem with a lot of football fans is they're always looking at what players don't give you instead of looking at what players give you. As a coach, it's your job to look at what players give.
Yeah, but that's why. But it's fair to critique in the same breath. Like
it is, but there's no point. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no point looking at a fork and saying, right, like, I can't eat my soup with this, bro. Like, that's not the purpose of the fork, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, so that's just brain damage at that point.
No, but it's not though, because that's what people are doing with players. They're looking at certain players and saying, oh, but he can't do this. But it doesn't matter what he can't do. It's what does he do well? What does he do well? How can man best use him and utilize the qualities that he does have instead of looking at what players don't have, bro? Like, most of the time when people are criticizing a lot of the players, is they can't do this, they can't do that, they can't do that. And it's just like, all right, cool, but no player can do everything.
But if we're going off last game though, he needs to bump it up. Do you know what I mean? That's fair critique. Because a lot of the other players stood up to the mark, yeah, in possession. And I'm not particularly pointing them out.
He wasn't bad in possession. He weren't turning the ball over.
Couple times. It was, I'm just going to say from my perspective, yeah. No matter how I see it, there were certain times in attack where he was bamboozled, like he didn't know what to do. When Shea Lacey laid it off for him and he tried to go out the left-hand side rather than doing what he does best, which is actually, funny enough, you can use your right as much as your left. Like you got 2 feet. I just think sometimes he just needs to speed it up a little bit. And that's fair critique. Doesn't mean I'm against him or anything like that. I just, because we know we can do it. I want more. And I think it's fair to say when the team is performing, when the ones ain't as up to their level on that particular day, because you can't play well every game. Yeah, I want a little bit more because I know I've seen it. I've seen it in training. I've seen it everywhere, like all over the shop on Twitter. You've got in your locker. I just want him. For me, again, it was just like I need something. I need something because I reckon he could have. I reckon he could have been he could have put Atletico to the sword with a couple other players as well, straight away. Why, like
you could say that. You could say that, but at the same time, yeah, when you look at the way that Manchester United set up, it didn't necessarily maximize the qualities of a Patrick Dorgu, because when you look at the midfield, yeah, Santos is the only progressive passer in that midfield. Shea Lacey plays in the 10, but he's not really trying to put no one in. He's trying to get on the ball and either do little give and goes or he's trying to do little dribbles. Mason Mount will turn and then play the ball 5 yards, bro. Like, if you've got someone like a Bruno or someone like a Yuri Tielemans that's trying to put Dorgu in behind so he can stretch teams, it's different, bro. Like, depending on who you're playing with, there's gonna be certain elements of your game that they're gonna show and certain elements that are not gonna show. Just like in the Wrexham game, the first game, we couldn't get the ball into Xerxes' feet at all because we had fucking Fletcher and Mount there, yeah, and they were both shit. So
and that's another one I'm gonna critique. I don't care if you press the ball and got the thing. What does Jack Fletcher offer?
No, nothing.
Exactly, but that's where the critique comes from, even in game. I don't see the talent in him like I see in Jim Thwaites or the likes of Shea Lacey. So I like, even though it says he's 18, it don't matter if you're 18, 19 or 17. Well, I think 17 you can have a little bit more grace, but I just look at it. Look how quick you are already to quickly shit on Jack Fletcher. It's the same shit. I'm doing the exact same thing.
But Jack Fletcher hasn't really shown anything though. That's the difference. He hasn't shown anything.
I don't know what to expect. I don't think he's going to be included in for PSG game anyways. But I don't understand. I struggle to see what he's really good at. And when I've asked Man United fans that do like him, what does he offer? I don't really get a response.
Just a good engine, very good engine.
When he came on for Ahmad, we got progressively a little bit worse until a couple other subs decided to come on the pitch and try and make a little bit of a difference. That's kind of where I am at. And and it's fair to ask, realistically, we're meant to be bringing up the next talent or the crop for Manchester United Football Club. You have to be special at something to get in.
It should be like that anyway.
Do you know what I mean? So that's what I am kind of at. Harry Maguire needs to get up to scratch a little bit more as well, man.
I thought Maguire was good in the last game, bruv.
You know what?
He's good in the last game. I thought that.
I think it's just age, bro.
I don't think so. I think Harry Maguire's age is what makes him valuable in this team right now because his experience.
No, I mean, in terms of getting up to fitness, innit? Like, as in.
Bro. I think Harry Maguire's fit, bro. I just think that's just how he plays, innit? Harry Maguire's never been quick, yeah. He's never been quick. But one thing Maguire was doing well, especially in the first half, when we were pinning them back, we had all of our centre backs in their half, yeah. Maguire was on the ball. He was playing passes in between the lines. There's a few times I wanted him to be a bit braver though and play forward, and he was playing it sideways. And I was like, Harry, just punch the ball.
Ping it. Like Heaven did it.
He kept going sideways sometimes, and it kind of made us have to reset. But again, that could just be a confidence thing.
That's what makes me excited for the next game. Because some people take a little bit. That little bit, I think the main core of the team right now, I think the next game, especially with the way PSG play compared to someone like Atletico, I kind of expect PSG to be a total different ball game. Whether they're half fit or not,
there'll be more space in between the lines against them.
They're gonna have a lot of ballers back as well. It'll be very interesting next week. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah,
very excited.
Man, I'm saying is Bruno gonna play on Saturday. I don't think Bruno. I think Bruno is. He's only just come back though. He's not gonna play on Saturday, is he?
No, there's potential. Him, Delo, Mazraoui, and one more.
And the two Belgians are training as well.
Yeah, they're in for next game already.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's one more. I'm missing out a fourth player. There's Delo, Bruno, Mazraoui. There's one more player.
What, Kobe?
No, he's not back to the following. There's a fourth player anyways. I can't remember who it was, but they might be back. Cunha, that's it. They might be back for PSG. I expect them to be back for PSG. Knowing what Bruno's like and kind of
want to play straight away.
You want to play straight away. Like, get him 20 minutes, get him 25 minutes or something. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm very excited for that. I want to see what Tielemans can do, but I know what Tielemans should have. You know what's funny, actually? They only had 3 weeks off. I don't expect a lot of these players to be necessarily needing a lot of minutes.
No, they'll be fit. They just won't be sharp.
Yeah. Same with PSG's midfield. Because João Neves, Vitinha would have just come back. Fabian Ruiz ain't there yet. Zaire Emery wouldn't be there yet. Did he go with France? I don't know if he went with France. Nuno Mendes might be back.
I think Zaire Emery did go with France, yeah.
Pacho would be back. So they'll have their whole back four. Their goalkeeper situation. It'll be a good game, man. No, definitely. They got Kvaratskhelia still. Doué won't be there. Dembele won't be there. So see some of these new youngsters. They're gonna play that Senegalese young buck. Is he Senegalese? Right winger, left foot, and by.
He's sick, bro.
Serious food. So it'd be a seriously good game, man. I can't wait, man. Because it's two teams that want to dominate possession. So who's gonna win that one? I don't know.
No, 100%. Aye, Lenny Euro.
Man, brother. Oi, for me, I give Lenny Euro a lot of stick, yeah. And I think rightfully so as well in the same breath. But for me, the way I look at him right now, playing right back, a bit of a freedom, a bit more in the possession kind of side as well, that wants to keep the ball, all of a sudden, yeah, man, that might be a thing that we might see in the future, innit? As in certain games, like, let's say, Mazraoui might have to go over to the left, or Delo's a bit unfit, or we just want some extra height in the box. Might see Euro just come on for the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You're going to go right back. I think we might see it in the Champions League as well. But I think he's going to get game time at centre-back too. But against, if you can learn your trade out wide, it only just improves you as a player. And he's got a good relationship with Ahmad, and it looks like he's got a good relationship with Santos. So
I think just ballers can just play with ballers, bro. That's what I think. Do you know what I mean? And it's one of them things where he's just a very good footballer, bro. He's very good IQ and he's got very good technical ability, bro. And the thing is,
dangly long legs, bro. As well.
He's always been good on the ball, though. What's annoying me is people got such short memories, man. Because when he was playing leftover free for Ruben Amorim on the ball, he looked so assured, bro. And then there was this out of nowhere, there's this myth that this guy is not comfortable on the ball, which was fucking.
I don't know about nonsense. On the ball. The main issue with him was the reading of situations, like getting a little bit too tight to a certain player, like Sulemana, who ran him ragged. It's like that comes with age and experience, but he'd never really got a good run of games. Like he's never really been. He looks confident. That's the difference. He looks confident, and I think that's the key thing. And he did say himself, people forget I'm only 20 years old.
Yeah.
So that
yeah, but even the Sulemana game, bro, it's like people are so quick, yeah. People are so quick here to hold on to one game, and it's like that's dead, bro. The same way.
Mention that to Mont, please.
Yeah, but bro, Mons is gonna do that because he was trying to talk rubbish. He said that Kwanzaa was better than him. That's why he feels like an idiot. That's why he feels like an idiot, because we had this conversation. So he'll always try and run the Lenny Euro agendas here because he knows he lost. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the reality. But the truth of the matter is, people can't keep bringing up that one game, bro, because there's multiple reasons as to why a situation like that can happen, especially when you're playing in a position, that one, you're not particularly accustomed to, and two, when you're playing in such a disjointed Man United team where the gaps in between players is so wide and you're starting at a disadvantage against one of the fastest players in the league, bro, it was always going to be tough. Always. Sulemana was one of the fastest players in the league, and then on top of that, you're playing at a deficit because everyone in the flipping team doesn't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're supposed to be, bro. Like, brother, you set up to fail under that manager.
Give me a sec.
I said both good players, bro. Listen, Kwanzaa ain't nowhere near Lenny Euro, bro. I can't lie. So it just is what it is. Lenny Euro's got all the attributes to be one of the top young centre backs in world football, bro. Like, man, don't want to hear nothing about no Kwanzaa, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about Kwanzaa at all, bro. I'll be real. So, yeah, we're not doing all that. So yeah, that's why my man's cooked. That's exactly why my man's cooked. Man said, did Sulemana do anything that season? Brother, I never heard his name again after that, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, when it's Man United, when it's Manchester United, people want to just, you know what I mean? Everything's a story, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the reality, bro. Lenny Euro, quality player. And I'm glad that people are seeing the levels, bro. They're seeing that he's a good player because, bro, it was never in doubt for me.
I think he's just got to do it when the time comes, obviously, innit? We'll see. I still think aerially, that's where I want to see him have major improvements. It's just in the air, defending in the air. I think he's good at attacking. It's weird because he's better attacking the ball aerially.
He's a good header of the ball, bruv. All it comes down to is anticipation and positioning, and you get better with that as you get older.
Yeah, you have to learn that kind of stuff. But yeah, the right back cameos are doing well. But again, it will always be limited just because you're not naturally a right back. Do you know what I mean? Just because you're not going to really whip in the ball. You're just there to kind of keep possession, keep it ticking, and probably let the attackers do the work, which we did. So yeah, man. But it's slotting into like a back three at times. I think that's what helps. And obviously this time around, he's actually got some cover. This is the biggest, the gaping hole of any defense. It don't matter how good you are. If you don't have centre mids that are there ready to press or ready to cover you, you're going to get smashed to pieces, man. And that's the biggest thing with Man United is we've always been quite vulnerable to, especially of recent years, to transition. It's like and whenever Atletico or the other team before Rosenborg tried to do transition on us, we'd get into a compact 4-4-2, which suits us very well considering the players that we do have. And it's how quick we get back into a 4-4-2. And it doesn't mean you're restricted either, because sometimes we saw Dorgu up front and Mbumo's going out wide. It's like you're just covering for the time being. So I think what we're seeing is under Carrick's just more it's fluidity. Do you know what I mean? Which is it's good. I hate restrictive positioning. I think it's boring to watch. The zonal stuff is crap. You must stick to that position. Boring. It's robotic.
I agree, but this is why I always said with Michael Carrick, if you give this guy better players, we would just naturally just keep improving, bro. Because he sets us up in a way that he doesn't restrict creativity and freedom from the players. He doesn't. So I just think that the beauty in his coaching is the simplicity, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone just knows what they're supposed to do. Everyone's got a certain element of freedom. And that's why with Brian in the number 9, we look way better than with Sesko, because we got a bit more fluidity. And when you got someone like Shea in the 10 as well, who can drift out wide and he can almost fill into the front 3, and then someone in the front 3 can drop into that pocket. It just gives you a certain level of fluidity that you wouldn't necessarily have if you had like a Bruno in there, or just someone that you would see as a textbook number 10 in terms of positioning. So I just like the way that everyone can swap and change. And then, so bro, if we go and we get someone like a SANDER BERGE as well, that kind of midfielder that can pick up the ball, and you've got a Santos, you've got a Tielemans, you've got a Kobe, all of these men can drop and pick up the ball off the centre-backs as well. So now you get midfielders dropping in and interchanging, and before you know it, we become a proper handful to defend against, because you don't know who's going to do what, bro. And I think that's what makes Man United dangerous, is that when I look at Arsenal, yeah, when I look at how Liverpool were, because I don't know how Liverpool are, when I looked at how Chelsea were, because I don't know how they are, there was a certain element of predictability in the way that they build up, because they have zonal managers. We don't build up in any specific way all the time, bro. It's almost like it's always evolving, it's always changing, bro. And same when we get into attacking areas, bro, it's like we got players that are just rifling shots from outside the box. Like, you know what I mean? We're not trying to get the ball onto the winger and always cutting in and putting crosses in. Like, there's a lot of off the cuff stuff that happens in the final third for us, which makes us very difficult to deal with.
Yeah. I would like to see some crosses though, but we just don't have them sort of players.
No, but once Benji's in there, because there was a couple crosses, like the header that Brian missed, yeah? If that's Benji or even Xerxes, if it's somebody taller, they're probably scoring that, because Brian was just a little bit too short for that header. But the ball in was decent. Was it Shea that put the ball in?
Yeah, with the right foot.
Yeah, right foot, Shea. That's what I mean. If that's a taller player, we score that. And then that's a sick goal. And Shea made that completely on his own. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I seen the Laurie Whitwell quote, you know. Put it back in the chat again. He's saying someone at the club told him we don't necessarily need a runner. If we have the ball, we don't need it, bro. But like I said, you see with this Michael Carrick thing, what I love about it is I feel like the way that he sees the game means that we're going to see a certain type of football, whether people like it or not. Because even when people are like, oh, we need a belabour, we need someone who's in the team just to run, bro. It's like, nah, bro. Like, I can't lie. We need someone in the team that can run and play ball, blood. We don't need someone whose primary inclusion is just to retrieve the football, bro. Like, I believe that the system can deal with that. Like, everyone's so obsessed with this run thing, and it's a very British thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at the teams that you would want to play the football that they play, none of these men have midfielders in there just to run, bro. Agate literally got bombed out of PSG because they were like, no, we don't need a brother in the team just to run. When you can get someone like a Joao Neves who gives you work rate but also can play. Someone like Vitinha who gives you work rate but they can play. And ultimately, they're footballers first, innit? And I want another footballer first midfielder and a left back. That's what I want as a priority. And then if Rashford leaves on loan or something like that, then cool, I'll entertain another attacker. But for now, I need my midfielder and my left back, bro. And that's the quote. When I spoke to somebody last week, they were saying, you know, this idea United need a strong runner, it doesn't necessarily translate if they have possession of the ball, bro. I need this possession football. I need it.
Yeah, my bad. I'm back now.
Yeah,
brother.
cool.
I smoked my treadmill and it started smelling like burning rubber. Yeah, it needs some silicone still.
What, do you need to oil it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to oil it. Yeah, it should have oil that came with it.
Nah, that's gone from before.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. I was just thinking, that smells iffy. Don't know about that one. Oil it.
Man said, so if you got technical players, as we saw with Spain at the World Cup, and I think this is what Carrick likes the look of keeping the ball, keeping possession. Bro, just by the way Michael Carrick played there, you can completely understand why he would like a certain type of football, and I'm here for it, bro. I know a lot of the passion merchants, a lot of passion merchants, Man United fans ain't going to be able to get over it, bro. We shouldn't be signing players just because they run. Like, we shouldn't be doing that.
No, I'm done with that. I'm definitely done with that. I think we're going into an era of positioning, of positional play instead.
Bro, after seeing what Andre Santos is doing, yeah, someone who these people are telling me, oh, he's not that athletic and all that. The way that he's breaking up play and the way he's distributing the ball, I think he shows you more than anything. Intelligence beats all of that physicality, bro. It really does.
Yeah, it's I think that's why we're not looking at Baleba or players like that. There's appreciation for them, but I think things changed because I think Carrick's kind of got involved about what he wants. So it's about IQ players, Tielemans IQ player. Of course, we couldn't only go off the two, but if we go off the one that we're looking at right now, like Lewis Hall, you'd probably argue he's very, very good technically. Carry the ball. He's a bit more of he's an all-rounded player. That isn't like full of sixes. We're talking higher than that. Good defender, very good getting forward, good inverting. You've got the mix. You've got Luke Shaw's actual regen. So I think that's exactly why he might end up being it might be our marquee signing. Well, technically, Tielemans is, but if we're talking about price-wise,
but Lewis Hall will be the marquee on paper because that's the one that would excite the fan base because he's a real statement in terms of, yeah, cool, we're moving on from Luke Shaw.
Yeah, and that's all I want. I don't want nobody else. But it's just, I would always keep trying to get this around in conversation. It's like, never say never, because we know this club's happy to walk away, but surely you don't go to Newcastle knowing that they're not going to ask for a premium. You can't be idiotic and think that, yeah, you know what's going to get over the line, 50 or 55 million. No, it's not.
I think that United are going to pay the money, and because Barada even said, when he done the interview, he said, bruv, if there's an opportunity to sign a player and we know, yeah, that they can be a good player for us for the best part of a decade, do you know what I'm saying? There is scope to do these deals, innit? And he's a signing for now, but he's a signing for the future as well, because that's our left back position sorted with a foreseeable blood. He could easily do 10 years at Man United, bro, at 22.
Yeah, and if you go off Barada, I mean, I'm not being funny, it's out there, isn't it? You said if there's a player out there that's something along the lines of 10 years, that's a 10-year investment. He said something in an interview. So there you go. There's your 10-year investment. For me, he's on low wages, meaning that next deal that whatever he goes on would be easy. And as far as I'm concerned, he wants to come, and there's nobody else in for him. So that's in favor. That's Man United's favor. There's no excuse not to walk away from that thinking we can't get a deal done. They're going to ask for 70 million. Give them 70 million because they're not going to budge. They are not budging.
Yeah.
At all. And especially while this Bruno Gomes stuff is still kind of going on at the moment. We don't know how long we've been doing this for behind closed doors. So I can't bother going through it. But like, if anyone read The Athletic, they put an article about Newcastle as a club, their strategies changed, the thing with Eddie Howe and the rest of it. It's not, their whole thing is changing now. It's finished. As in, the time of thinking they're going to become one of the Europe's elite is done. They're not. Yeah,
they're a selling club now. They know that with PSR and that they've got a ceiling now.
Yeah, and that's facts. They're pulling out of Live Golf. They're pulling out a lot of different sporting projects. The time of trying to get
they actually pulled out the golf.
They're pulling out. Yeah, they're pulling out. There's no more.
That's a big statement.
There's no more pumping money into sports no more. They're only going to put money where it's probably needed at the time for certain things. Obviously, like how Saudi's always rolling, and obviously in the Middle East right now, there's a little bit more pressing matters than sports. So there's things that are going to cost a lot of money. So yeah, man, it's not it as it stands.
Damn.
They've got Newcastle essentially. Look at the deals that they've just done, barring everything. Yeah, beforehand, name me all the under 21s that they bought. Lewis Hall, Livramento. Anyone else? Might be able to get one more in there, maybe that they bought. No, I can't think.
And now they're getting linked with Angelo Steeler.
So now they've just bought Traore. They've just bought Bamba. They're still looking at young players because you can get good deals for them, right? Because that's what's going to be a flip. You can't tackle PSR. It's just not happening no more. It's a strict ruling. So there we go, man. You look at other players they're linked with, they're all under 21. Look at the goalkeepers. They're just about. I think they just bought one that was under.
Who got Trafford? Was it them?
No. They bought 2 other goalies. I have no idea about them. Who's that?
Where did Trafford go?
Leeds.
Oh, what? Leeds?
Yeah, what about the other? They bought the other centre mid as well. The young, the white guy. He plays like centre mid, DM or something like that. Can't remember his name.
Don't know.
Go look at his age. They're not getting. They're not 26.
So you reckon they're completely changing the project now?
That's what that flag said as well. And I made that guess. They're going to become the new Brighton and Brentford, probably at a bigger scale.
To be fair, when Staveley and that left, yeah, like Newcastle, I knew that it's a matter of time before these men stop pumping money into the club, bro.
They stopped it last year.
Yeah.
And if you look at their finances, they're not in a positive. They're like negative 300-400 million. People forget how much money they've spent. Even after selling Isak and that, they think, oh, but we must have money. I'm like, you think that's where you got money? You got to count for the other years that you've lost money on, you know? You got to balance your books. They think, oh, we're going to be fine because of Anthony Gordon and Bruno Guimaraes. No, you're not. You're not. You're just about breaking even for one season. They've just bought a goalie, right? That they're just about on the even mark, and you can go find it on Valuable, innit? If you want, Valuable's an app. It will show you about everyone's finances. It's all publicly known. You can go out there and check yourselves. You know, Kieran Maguire and another individual put it all together. It's not everything. Obviously, it's not an estimate, but it's pretty much a rough given because they went through all their accounts, which is public knowledge. So things like Copology is all bullshit.
Okay, and then they've got in a good manager as well, apparently. A good coach.
That's a yes man. They've just brought him over from a PIF club, which is a yes man. Eddie Howe was not a yes man. He is now not in control. So whatever they say, this guy's coming as a coach, not a manager. It's as simple as that. You will do as we say, and we'll give you players. But he is a good coach from what I can see, and from what I've read up, watched a little bit.
What are you saying then? What are you saying for Newcastle? I when I saw all these people leaving, I said, yo, they could be in a relegation battle.
I think they'll be fine. I think people are going to be surprised. I think the youngsters they are bringing in are actually like. If anyone's seen Bamba from Monaco, there's Traore. I don't know nothing about him. All I know he is rapid, yeah. But that Bamba is solid. I don't know anything about that Ajax midfielder, but they'll be fine. They won't get relegated.
I think there's too many changes. It's going to take a while.
Probably will do, but that's the whole point of. I think this. Remember, this is just my observation, isn't it? I feel that it's going to be a clean slate. If you don't want to be here, you can go.
I agree. That's why I believe we're getting Lewis Hall, because I believe that as soon as Eddie Howe left and then the new manager comes in, it's a thing where, yo, it's a fresh start for everyone, innit? So if you don't want to be here, if we get the money that we want, you can leave, you know, like that. And then we'll just replace you like that. And then it will just help us restart the new direction of the project. Because that's what it looks like.
That's just my observation. Isn't it? So,
no. It's astute enough, bro. It makes enough sense, bro. So, you know what I mean? I think honestly, if them man go get me Lewis Hall and Sanderberg, and if Rashford ends up staying and we don't get another attacker, bro, even if those are the last 2 signings,
how long have we been talking about Sanderberg now?
It's enough.
We've been talking about Sanderberg for how long? Since Agate, I think. before Garte.
Yeah, I wanted him when we got Agate. And the good thing about SANDER right now is that, one, he's not on big wages. 2, he's not going to cost loads of money. And 3, he's come off the back of a good World Cup. All the guys that were talking shit telling me that I didn't know what I was talking about when I was saying to get him, yeah? Brother, this guy has done nothing but show people that don't watch football, yeah? Because they had to watch him in the World Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? Showing him that this guy's a baller, bro. So guess what? You don't have to be name brand. You don't have to play for a massive club because he was at Burnley at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was their main observation, was that, oh, he's at Burnley. Like, why would we? He's only 25 million. These men seem to think because you're not expensive, you're not good. So, well, if you're at a shit club, you're not good.
If you look at Santos, yeah, I think this is what Carrick's gonna want from his, from his 6, more time than less, yeah. Look how many passes Santos made against Atletico Madrid. All our midfielders of last year, years before, they averaged 50, 60 passes. That's kind of the average, kind of normal. But when you start getting into the high 80s and the 90 range, that means you must be dictating the game.
And also, it shows you the way that we're playing, that the players actually trust him, because they're looking for him, because he's making the angles and getting on the ball, but they're trusting him to keep giving him the ball. You know what I mean? And that's testament to his ability.
The tempo setter.
Yeah, they rate him. And that's what I mean. You're not going to get that from an Anderson. You're not going to get that from a Fernandez. So you're not going to get that even from a Tonali. So all of these guys, when man was saying we should have paid the money, we should have paid the money, yeah, we're not getting that kind of player. For me, if you can't dictate a football match, man shouldn't be paying a certain amount of money for you. It's crazy, bro. Like, you pay 100 million for a player that can do what Santos does. Yeah,
that's a still. I don't know. Even when Monster's saying 50 million in this market, and 50 million is a lot of money. I said, in this market,
it's fuck all, bro.
It's nothing. We're lucky that Chelsea didn't ask for 70, 80 million.
What are you on about? For a 22-year-old?
Chelsea asked for 70 million for Pedro Neto. What are you, what
brother, they asked for more money for the right back. What's his name?
Malo Gusto.
Yeah, they were asking for 70 million for Gusto, and we got this brother for 48 million. Brother, that's why I laughed, you know. When I heard that Chelsea let us sign him, I laughed, because I was thinking, there's no way these men are this dumb. But they were hard up for the cash. They needed the cash.
Yeah, facts. And look where we are. I'm not saying, look, Santos still got a lot to prove, but right now, I know a good player when I see one, yeah, like anybody else. Yeah, like I think he completed, if I'm correct, he completed like 83 passes and he had 90 touches the whole game. 90 touches. Are you stupid?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Go check the stats yourself. Statman David, SofaScore it, any of it. Yeah. 83 completed passes out of a certain amount, but 90 touches. So he don't even take a lot of touches. And I was getting told last game, but I don't know about his body angle, the way he twists his hips to pass the ball. Oh, now that's real nitpicking. Now that is real nitpicking from what's it called? Rivals, about the way someone passes the ball and receives the ball and
the way he receives the ball is different. I can't lie. The way he puts his foot on the ball and opens up the game, like, it's incredible.
He looks. The thing is, yeah, he looks mad slow. Like he generally looks slow, yeah. But that's because it's at his pace. Like,
yeah.
I don't care if he looks like if he's slow. SANDER looks slow, but he's fast. It's like Santos. I think he won the ball back how many times as well, but he's mad slow, right?
But you know what he does? Not even that he's slow yet. It's like, man tiptoes around the pitch, bro. You know the amount of times he picks.
Trust me.
Yeah, man don't even know he's there. Like, man just sneaks up on you because
there is.
His positioning is so good, bro. Like, and you know what he does very well? He's always the other guy. So he won't initiate the challenge. He'll just be the one. When you're distracted, he'll just pick your pocket. All the time, you'll see, like, someone will be running towards someone faces them up, and Santos just takes the ball, says safe. Do you know what I'm saying? And then he's moving it on. Like, it's different. And then he's trying to play forward as well.
That's the beauty of it. It's the passing forward. Like, look at a couple passes he put into Mason Mount. I think he put one into Cher Lacey as well.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like, we nearly scored in about 3 passes?
Yeah.
3 passes, something like that. Yeah,
look at this. 100% Jules won, yeah. 93% pass accuracy. But man were telling me, yeah, that like losing the ball is what makes you a good fucking passer, bro. Because that's the narrative. That's what's been the narrative, yeah. The narrative in modern football has been, if you lose the ball bare because you're trying to make things happen, then you're good. So 93% pass accuracy. And these are not sideways passes, by the way. So when you can play 93% passing forward, then you're a baller. That's why I like my Cesc Fabregases and all these guys, because these men are not sideways merchants. When you can play forward passes, and you're still hitting 93%, that tells me you're locked in here, bro. The IQ's through the roof. 90 touches, fucking 33 carries, 7 passes into the final third, 3 interceptions, 3 recoveries, 2 tackles, bro. Ridiculous baller.
Yeah, I look at see when you were saying I just lost my train of thought because someone sent me something ridiculous. Never mind. But flipping, see with him, with Santos, for me, is just look at the situation we were in. For even this goes for all players, but mainly him, right? Is Atletico was sitting deep.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting deep, it's easy to win back the ball. It's easy to intercept the ball. But we actually broke down a low block. But remember, don't take preseason serious because you got to select it to suit your own narrative. So don't take it serious. But it's the way we were opening them up on not just through the middle, because it was progressive through the middle, but also down the flanks.
Yep.
Because it was direct, easy, had control for pretty much from start to finish. Pretty much. That's the way I looked at it. They had a couple spells of 5 minutes in the first half, and probably a little bit of a spell, 8 minutes, I'd say, when it was like towards the end. That was that. And you still had these players bitching and whining on the floor. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, they were on some scumbag thing, but that's because they were getting popped.
Wait, what's this? Brother, nah, I don't know what. No, I've seen Laurie Whitwell on his Talk of the Devils. It's a strong consideration that Mount could be that guy to fill in as the third midfielder. Please stop.
Nah, that's not happening, bro. That's not happening still. You know the ones. They already know about his injury, whatchamacallit, his injury record. That's not a thing, bro.
You can't be running that.
No, I mean, big up. That's not a thing, bro.
We don't have no.
Them man have been saying 3 midfielders for the whole window, and it will be 3 midfielders. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not entertaining that.
Yeah, man. Bun all of that, man. Nah, man. Wait, who? Who's that? Who's Don C?
The only Don we know is Don Chelsea.
Don Chelsea Gaptooth. Who's that meant to be?
I don't know.
Who's that meant to be?
This in Santos or something. I don't know, bro.
Who is this?
I have no idea. Man? But bro, a lot of them, bro, you know what it is? A lot of them Chelsea man didn't want to see Santos leave, bro. So it's one of them ones where them man can chat shit after the fact, but the bottom line is, we're happy with the deal, bro. And the vast majority of Chelsea fans that know Santos are not happy.
No, you know Don wasn't happy with selling Santos. Neither was Matisse. Neither was Jimmy. Neither was a couple of them. Carefree Lewis. They didn't want to sell him. Well, they as fans.
Yeah, trust me.
The Don that you man stream with. Who?
Yeah, bro. He's talking about Don. Don was meant to be on today, or we're doing our show on Wednesday. I don't know what Don was saying about Santos, but bro, Don don't always believe what he says though. Sometimes Don just says stuff to wind people up. I won't even listen to that. Like, he weren't happy when Santos left.
Yeah, I remember he done a video about the ownership getting rid of him for so cheap. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, if he's then after that said something else, yes, because he's just trolling, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. Santos is playing extremely well in this preseason. We're happy to have him. Do you know what I mean? If we had to start the season with Santos in midfield, no one's bothered.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody's bothered. If we have to start the season with him in midfield, we don't care.
Yeah, at this point, and remember, this is the same Santos that likes playing against PSG anyways. So, you know, I think, see that game there, I think he does the business against them and smokes Amorim's midfield, which he will. Obviously, when we play AC Milan, that guy's cemented.
Bro, and the mad thing is, Santos is so good, that, bro, he's making Mason Mount look good, And the thing is, imagine if it's Kobe next to him, or imagine if it's Tielemans next to him.
It's bro, Kobe or Tielemans.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if it's either of them, because they both receive the ball better than Mount and drive with it. So imagine if you got them, man, Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my days, like it's nasty. That's why we just need a Santos profile, like for like, a holding midfielder and anchor. That's why it's got to be Sander Berge for me, because we just need an anchor.
Else. Everyone else costs the same amount of money that we've been linked with. Tyler Adams, they're saying they want 50, 60 million.
They're saying Tyler Adams is going Newcastle.
Inshallah, because I don't want him.
Yeah, they're saying that Newcastle are going to slap down some bread for Tyler Adams to replace Bruno Guimaraes.
I saw Angelo Steeler, man.
I saw both. And I think they can afford both, because 77 million, I reckon it's between 75 and 80 million they get from Arsenal.
Wait, see?
And Steelers can go for like 45 million euro or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't, you know what, I don't see Bournemouth wanting to sell him, not this late in the window. I think he's going to go up for not for sale.
Now, I think they'll take money if it's good money for him, because I think they'll keep Scott in it.
I don't think Newcastle are going to pay up the 55, 60, whatever million they want for him. I don't think that's going to be the case. The issue I find with the Santos, with the what's his name again? What were you just talking about him? What's his name? Scrub, American Scrub, Tyler Adams.
Tyler Adams.
I don't have an issue with his tackling, with his work rate. I have an issue when he's on the ball, and I have an issue with his injury record. I don't want him. Everything off the ball, brilliant, cool.
Yeah, but them Americans are good athletes, but they're always going to be good athletes. But we're not signing players just because they can run, bro. I think we're off that now.
It's too much of a risk. That's why the only candidate I can think of, that we might wait for and take a chance on is maybe Camavinga. That's the only other one now.
Would you take a punt on Camavinga? Can he do what Santos does?
What are we saying with what Camavinga playing in a dominating side?
Yeah, but can he do the first phase stuff that Santos is doing? Because we need a light for light with Santos.
That's his whole game, my brother.
I don't know. I think Camavinga's closer to
you know what? It's the idea.
Kobe 8, like
the idea is better than the reality, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm picking Sander Berge, innit?
Yeah, so am I. I think just go get that done, bro. He's a dominating figure at 6'5". He's got the physical attributes. He's got the ball playing attributes. I think he's perfect for what we're trying to do in a side that dominates the ball. I think if we get Sander Berge and Lewis Hall, I think we're scary, bro.
I like I said as well. I told you that third midfielder was always be. Look, I don't know in it. I'm just saying it. But this club having an extra IC3 midfielder in the team. Just saying it.
I think we need. I think we need Sander Berge still to balance it out.
Politics.
I think we need Sander Berge to balance it out still. You know them ones there. I think we're good, you know.
We're good. United are probably thinking in the drawing board, they're thinking, oh bro, like the
they got Berge for 25 mil.
The locals might not be happy.
Yeah, bro. No, I hear it. I hear that too. But bro, they got Berge for 25 mil. So even worst case scenario, we pay double the money and pay 50 million for him.
It's hilarious how all the white players are so much more expensive somehow. Why? I don't know, man. This politics in football is mad. And you know what's mad? Yes, someone brought this up in Jarvis's chat yesterday. Tactical Devil did it. Yeah, saying about basically the same thing. And it was like, it's not even coming from a white guy. It was coming. He said he was black and everything. He grew up in the 80s and all that. But he's like, isn't it concerning that basically, long story short, saying Blackchester United? I said, I couldn't care less if it's Blackchester United. I just want to win games.
What did he say? Isn't it concerning?
Yeah, didn't you think it might be a little bit concerning? I don't think he's talking about from his perspective.
Oh, you mean for some of the fans?
Yeah, like for some of the other fan perspectives. And you know what? Obviously, that side of Twitter doesn't show up on my one, but I guarantee that Britain first kind of conversation is going on. Do you know what I mean? And I was like,
no, that conversation's always gonna go on. But here's my thing, yeah.
Man United's got bare white players. What's wrong with these people? I'm like, you could name about 10 already off the bat. I'm like, there's no issue. If anything, we need more black players at Man United. We need athleticism, man.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, politics. I guarantee that conversation.
I think the way the game's going, yeah. If you don't have a decent amount of them in your team,
man said them.
Bruv, it's true though. You're not winning nothing. I'll be real. Like,
yeah.
You ain't winning shit. Like, that's just the reality, bro.
Get diversity quotas out of the fucking game and in general, like jobs and that, bro. Are you good enough or
Brother,
not?
all PSG's attackers are black, bruv. Apart from Ramos, and Ramos got dashed, and Varaskelia is the only one now. He's Tommy Egan, bro. So it's all the black man. That's what I'm saying. And they were looking at Diamande. So it's just one of them things. And they've got Mbaye. So Varaskelia is the only white don. And all the rest of them are black.
Yeah, as long as the goalkeeper white, we fine.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So it's one of them ones where that's where the game's going, innit? Like even Spain are like, yeah, cool, we got a couple brothers in the team now. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what they're probably saying. Maximum.
Yeah, yeah, but that's where the game's going, innit? Do you get it? So really and truly, with United, I can't lie. I just, you know what it is for me? In my number 6 position, yeah.
Oh shit.
In my number 6 position, man need the IC1, bro. Man need SANDER. You know what I'm saying? Santos is sensational, but I still need my SANDER as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's no other profile like him available.
Yeah, I think so. I just like the height, the combativeness, and the temperament. I think Santos long term is going to be one of the best midfielders in the world, bro, in his position. I just think his skill set is that high for someone that young. By the time Santos gets to 25 years old, he's going to be unplayable.
People forget he can do it up the pitch as well, you know.
Yeah,
it's not just down the pitch; it's up the pitch.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Yeah, even Argentina's got a black cute now, but that's for diversity. I'm telling you now.
Bro, I can't lie. It's because they know the lawsuits are coming. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're about to say, what do you mean? We're not racist. We got one black cute. You know them. That's what it is. They're gonna get him to go to court, blood. I'm telling you.
They'll be like, my friend over here is black. I can't be racist.
Oh, they're bringing my man to the trial, blood. That's why they went and dug him up from somewhere. I'm telling you, my man's going there as the trophy, blood.
Yeah, soon he'll be doing that. What's that video? Me no black, me Dominican.
Yeah, that's it, bro. It's that, bro. He's gonna be
that brother is gonna be cooked. He's from Ecuador or something like that. Brother, he's gonna be going back to Ecuador. I think it is that he's from. He's gonna be like me no black, me Argentinian.
Yeah, something like that. It's a mad thing.
Argentinian.
That's it, bro. It's crazy. Man said the world. I'm saying in the world. Andre Santos is a special footballer, bro.
Where's he from?
And you're going to see, blood. He's 21 years old, yeah. Watch, by the time this bear's 24, 25, he's going to be incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, respect to that, man. See SANDER. Oh, just please, yeah, bring me SANDER, man.
Oh, get me SANDER and Lewis Hall, yeah. And then, bro, I can't lie, mean mugging everyone, bro.
Diversity quota over. Don't have to worry about none of that. Finished.
Hondo.
Who?
What's that?
Who the fuck is that?
No,
oh, Salinas. Another left back. Apparently we're linked.
Yeah, apparently if we don't get Lewis Hall, I didn't even take that in, bro. I'm not entertaining it. We're getting Lewis Hall, bro.
I saw Barcelona linked with him, and they want to pay you like £4-5 million for him. Yeah. So what do? Oh, Man United are willing to spend £15 million in his release clause. Oh well, let's try to get his price up then. Yeah, that's what that sounds to me.
I want Lewis Hall. That's what we're putting out there. We're not putting out no other alternatives. Get me Hall and SANDER, bro. We're good. Before you wrap, man, bro, I see pictures of Vinny back in training for Real Madrid. Me looking at Ray J, blood. He ain't leaving, blood. You know what I'm saying? So the game is the game. Vinny not leaving, bro. He's just trying to get his bread, innit? And
it's just two exes trying to make each other jealous. That's all that is.
Like, he's trying to get his money, bro. Like, he's made it very, very abundantly clear that it's a money thing and nothing else. So I believe that him and Real Madrid, they will settle something. The problem is with the issue, they're basically saying that Vinny wants a contract similar to what Mbappe's got. The difference is Mbappe came on a free, and saved them, man, obviously a transfer fee. So with that, there's certain allowances that will be made for him that won't be made for Vinny. Because otherwise, when other players are looking to renew their deal, like the Judes and that, they're going to want the same things, and then it just gets out of control, innit? So I think they're trying to tell Vinny that, yeah, bro, like you're not Mbappe, basically.
Yeah, Madrid are going to give. I think they're going to give him what he wants in the end, or somewhat what he wants.
I think they'll come to an agreement, but he won't get exactly what he wants. They always say, yeah, the best deals are when both parties walk away and they're not completely happy. That's when you know that a good deal's been done.
If he does end up going to Arsenal, to me, you're dead to me, innit? Even though that don't mean nothing. I just don't care.
He ain't going there anyway. He knows, yeah, it's career suicide in terms of his brand going to Arsenal, bro. So,
but that's what I think he's trying. What he's trying to do, why he's trying to get his image rights, the chin surgery and the rest of it. I think he's trying to make a brand now. Like, that's
but he's still clapped though. Do you know what I mean? Like man's gonna change your chin, bro. You look the same, bro. Do you know what I mean? You just look like.
I think he looks.
He just looks like the AI version of himself, blood. You know them ones. He looks like the FIFA version.
I think it looks.
He just looks like the FIFA version of himself. He looks the same. You know what I mean? He just looks like AI version.
I think it looks good on him. I think the
new
chin
is foolishness, isn't it? Like the truth is, yeah. Like
good,
if you go into the team, yeah, that has probably like the eighth biggest social media following on Instagram, and that the eighth. Like, brother, what are you doing for your image? That don't make no sense. Like, because if you're saying that you make a certain amount of money from sponsors, yeah, it's also because you play for Real Madrid. Because when you was playing in Brazil, they wasn't paying you that. If you then go to Arsenal, you're not worth the same amount of money that you're worth if you're playing for Real Madrid. That's just basic common sense, bro. So leaving Real Madrid is bad business for him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't believe he leaves Real Madrid, bro. I'll be honest, because he becomes less valuable immediately. So he's gonna stay there.
Let's hope, man. Let's hope.
No, but I don't care, bro. Like, I'll be real, man. But there's nothing to hope about. Like, Vinny ain't that good, bro. Like, so it's just one of them things.
You don't think he's good?
No, brother. Vinny's overrated, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Vinny is overrated, bro. I could see him going to Arsenal, yeah, and getting outperformed by Bukayo Saka, like honestly. And I even rate Saka like that. So, bro, Vinny is every now and again, yeah, Vinny can give you a moment where you think, oh my days, he's actually Brazilian. But most of the time, you get me? The bro looks like he's from fucking, I don't know, Ecuador or something. Man don't look Brazilian, bro.
You can say that.
No, but I'm saying the way he plays football.
For me, I think he's class. I think he's just the
world of left wingers. The world of Vinicius Junior, bro.
The world of left wingers are trash, bar a couple. I would love him at United.
Nah, I'm good.
I'd love that guy. But anyways, yeah.
I'm good. I'm good with the Vinny stuff still. You know what I mean? Hey, people, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is, man. Run up these likes, bro. The like ratio is shocking. I'll be honest, bro. We got what, 1700. We ain't even got 500 yet. You know what I mean? So let's make sure we get these up. Obviously, the likes help the channel, help boost the algorithm and get the shows to new audiences. And obviously, we hit 130,000 yesterday, innit? So, yeah, big up everyone. 130K, decent. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we'll see, bro. You know what I mean? We'll see what the next milestone's saying, bro. But big up. Yeah, let them know what you got coming up, bro.
I'm about to go live on my channel just like now, pretty much.
Yeah, set up as well to redirect.
Yeah. So that's gonna be there. If anyone wants to come over, serious, and just talk about it a little bit more in depth, I suppose. But yeah, my shit's been, boy, I've had to change over my my Google AdSense. So I've had videos where I've made no money in like 10 days.
Oh, you had to swap it?
Yeah, I had to verify it and everything, the fresh thing, because of it was.
You had to change the email address and that.
Everything, organization, everything.
I hear it. So yeah, boy, back on the grind. You get me? So yeah, man. Hey, listen, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. Make sure you subscribe to Cass's channel and make sure you drop a Rants raid in the chat, people, and I'll see you guys.